Hello there, Libra. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be your full moon reading. So we're looking at the full moon on July 16th to around the new moon, which should be August 1st. So that's the time period we're going to look at. We're going to look at full moon energy. Full moon is about manifestations coming to fruition, releasing things that no longer serve to prepare for a new cycle, as well as maybe some gratitude. And so let's look at some full moon energy. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, and I do zodiac readings new moon and full moon, as well as every Monday I post a metaphysical Monday video. So we talk about metaphysical topics like smudging and astrology and crystals and that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, there's a link to the playlist for Metaphysical Monday in the description box below. So this is a general reading. It can't resonate for every single person, so please take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. What else do I need to say? Yeah, please subscribe and comment. I love to hear your feedback. I'm going to do a giveaway for a free personal reading when I reach 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to stick around for that, please feel free to subscribe. All right. Also, if you're not resonating with any of this, please check your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. If you're not sure what that means, there's a video in the Metaphysical Monday playlist that explains what your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs mean. So check that out if you're interested. Okay. Libra. Libra. What is Libra's energy for the full moon? Current energy for Libra. Libra's current energy for the full moon, July 16th. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, it's like a family reunion, and the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, I feel like we're talking about money here. Okay, so look at how he's looking at that, like, ooh, my precious, right? So then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of taking in the scenery, slowing down a little bit. Knights are about movement and things coming in for you or things that you're trying to put out there. And this one's more about slowing down, taking a slow ride, looking around, being aware of your surroundings and looking for the blessings around you. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is kind of like maybe you're feeling a little bit left out right now, out in the cold, cast aside a little bit, but there is warmth inside that building, but it's kind of walking away or being cast out. But I mean, the general depiction of this card is that they're outside of a church, and churches don't cast people out. They're welcoming, and it's kind of like not seeing the blessings that are there, which I feel like kind of goes along with this one. So right now I feel like your energy around this full moon is not really noticing and appreciating your blessings. And this really it's all pentacles, so it's all about your material belongings, your finances, your earthbound tangible things that you can touch and see, and those kind of things, right? So it's really not, you have them, they're there. He has his coin there. They have the building behind them that they could, go into to warm up or they can be welcomed in. But it's kind of like not seeing it, right? You're not seeing it. So I feel like that's your current energy right now, is kind of not noticing the blessings around you. We're at the full moon time. So full moon again is about your manifestations coming to be. You plant seeds on the new moon, and you kind of build and take the actions required to see the manifestations through. And then the full moon is the peak of the cycle, where everything is kind of where everything is full and grown, and it is the time to harvest. So I really sorry, I really stick to this theme when I talk about moon cycles. There's two themes that I'll just stick with one for now. The main thing that you'll hear me going back to is that you plant seeds for the new moon, and then you harvest the fruits of your labor around the full moon. And then you are releasing the full moon up to the next new moon is where you're releasing the things that didn't come to be. So you are noticing and being grateful for the things that did manifest for you, the things that you did work hard on, and that succeeded for you, and then you are also letting go of the things that didn't, and then maybe planting new seeds on the next new moon. So I feel like right now we're not really taking in the scenery, right? We're not really taking a look around and seeing what we have to be grateful for. We're not appreciating our finances a whole lot right now. Okay, and we're feeling a little left out by it. But I feel like they're in each of these cards. There's the warm church behind them that, you know, they bring in the downtrodden and that kind of stuff, right? They bring people in, and this one is just, you know, looking around. Look at all the scenery. He's on a cliff looking below him, and there's like hills and greenery, and he's got this, you know, massive coin right there in his hand. It's really about taking a look, taking stock of what you have. And then on this one, he's got it, right? He's got that big coin and he's appreciating it. And I feel like it's a time to make sure that you are looking for the things to be appreciative for. Okay, so let's see what else we have. That was our current energy for Libra. And we're going to look at what Libra should be focusing on for the full moon. What Libra's focus is this full moon, July 16th, 2019 for Libra. What should Libra be focusing on this new full moon, July 16th? All right, the Empress. Love it. The Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, guys. Libra. All right, I don't think I've ever pulled the Empress card in this deck. I've had this deck for a few weeks, maybe a month. I've done a few readings with it, but I don't think I've ever pulled this card, maybe once. But the Empress is the embodiment of femininity. It's nurturing and growing and birthing. A lot of times it can represent a pregnancy or a growth of the family. Is she pregnant in this one? It's kind of in the like Rider-Waite. Is she pregnant or isn't she? Because you can't really tell. But then there's the pomegranates, which represent like, I think that's to represent Eve in the Garden of Eden, but I could be wrong about that. I didn't really study that. I like the newer decks, but she is definitely holding on to her belly. So there could be a pregnancy, a birth, and it just really could be pregnant with emotion, pregnant with ideas, or a birth of a new plan, or a birth of like a new house, or something that you want to tend to and grow and nurture, right? But we also have the Two of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups is not always about love, but it could be just a partnership that takes you in the right direction, that makes you feel good. And then we also have the Two of Pentacles. So we have two twos here. So I feel like balance is really, really important here. The Two of Pentacles, balancing money, balancing your checkbook, balancing, possibly making a decision. Since we have both of the twos can definitely mean making a decision. I mean, there's a possibility I'm connecting to somebody that is making a decision about a pregnancy, possibly deciding whether or not you want to become pregnant, could be a possibility. It could be deciding on whether or not you want to keep a child that you are currently pregnant with. I definitely see that for somebody, probably just one person. But yeah, so twos. We have the lovebirds on the top of that too. Look at them, they're so cute. But twos are decision making, head versus heart. I feel like that's we have earth and water here. So it could be a decision between an earth sign and a water sign that you're trying to make a decision on. But it very well could just be balance. So we're asking what you should be focusing on for the full moon, and with these two twos, I see balance. We'll just leave it at that. Balance, possibly pregnancy, birth, not necessarily being physically pregnant, but could be filled with emotion or something like that. But she's all about nurturing. So I feel like there's some balance that you need to nurture, is what I'm hearing now. So that could definitely be a good focus for the full moon. Let's see if we can get any advice for Libra. What advice can we give Libra regarding the full moon? What advice can we give Libra regarding the full moon? Strength. You're going to need that strength. You're going to need that strength. Be strong, whatever this decision might be. You're really kind of feeling that. I feel like this is your feeling right now. You're feeling left out. You're feeling a little bit like, why is this happening to me? You're feeling that a little bit, but you're not really noticing. And I feel like the advice here is to be strong. If there's a decision that you need to be facing around the full moon, possibly what you need to let go of, what you should be releasing at this time. It might require you to muster up some strength to make this decision or to release whatever it is that the decision is regarding. So let's see if we can get another advice card for Libra. Advice for Libra full moon. Knight of Cups. There could be somebody coming in here. Watch for somebody. You may need strength regarding this person that's coming in. This could be somebody that's already in your life, somebody new that's coming in. If you have somebody in your life that is kind of fatherly and not really fatherly, but how do I want to put this? Somebody that is there for you emotionally, but not necessarily. I mean, it could be a love interest. We do have the Two of Cups out here. Could be love. We have the Empress too. Could be a love interest. But if there's somebody already in your life that you feel like this could be, then there may be some strength needed for whatever's going on with that relationship. So that's what I feel like the advice is kind of to be strong, and maybe even these two together might be a warning about this person. Yeah, I feel like it could be definitely a warning about whoever this person is, especially with the two twos making a decision, right? I feel like that could be about them, that you're going to need to be strong when you're facing this decision, which I feel like that just kind of clarifies what I said before when we first got the strength card, that it could be about this decision that you're trying to make, with those twos popping up. But I feel like there's definitely a love situation that could be weighing on your mind, that you're kind of juggling one versus the other. I don't feel like it's two people. I mean, we do have the Knight of Pentacles too. Could be two people. It really could just be a stay or go kind of decision that you're trying to make here. But I feel like overall you have a lot going for you. You really just right now is kind of working on seeing it and feeling it, right? The Empress is about feeling and being nurtured and being nurturing. So I feel like if this person in your life is not being nurturing to you, then you know which way that you need to go. And I feel like if that's the case, you're already leading that way. But yeah, you're being a little wishy-washy when it comes to this. I'm not gonna lie. I see a little bit of wishy-washiness here with the twos. Okay. But you're being indecisive. But I feel like taking a look around and noticing all of the things that you have going for you will help you make this decision. If that's a decision, it could just be what step to take next. Not necessarily a decision, but maybe there are some steps that you're considering and you're not sure which steps to take. But we were at first talking all about the finances, so it could be there could be a relationship that is affecting your finances, or you're having to choose between your finances and your relationship. I definitely feel like there's kind of an either or vibe here, or you're kind of going one way or the other and being indecisive about it. So taking a look around, being strong in your convictions once you decide what the next step is, or which way you want to go, then I think everything works out for you, because it looks like in the beginning we have everything going for us. So I mean, I really feel like all these pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is also out there too. And we do have a couple of major arcana, so I feel like this the upcoming, right, the current energy isn't like, it's kind of the day-to-day mundane feelings of not having what you need or want. I feel like you have what you need, you just want more or you're not noticing what that is, what those things are. You're not noticing them. But I feel like that we have some love and nurturing to do before we really worry about the finances. But I feel like they're kind of going together, if that makes sense. It's kind of one is affecting the other. So either you're feeling lacking in the financial department, which is affecting your ability to see things through with the person, or the other way around, you're too focused on this other person that you're not noticing financially what you have to gain. So I hope that makes sense. I kind of did a little bit of a talking in circles there for a second, but eventually I got it all out. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, which should happen around August 1st for the new moon, and I will see you in that video. So thank you for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.